Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. I am Lou Mongello. You are my friend. If you are watching live, thank you so very much for spending part of your Wednesday evening with me. If you're watching on the replay, please join me and all of us every Wednesday right here on Facebook at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We're going to talk some Disney. We're going to play, you can ask me anything. Maybe we'll play 20 questions. And tonight, I will have the finalists of the WDW Radio Double Dip Cruise Logo Contest. It is so good to see people like Nicole, Marnie, Stan, Eric, Jimmy, Jim, Rita, and so many familiar friends and some new faces. And by faces, I mean your name, because otherwise that would be creepy, in the box. And if you are watching for the first time, you are sort of technically in the box and are a box person. Missy Weimer Carroll's never been here for the beginning, and it is, you see, you're not really missing very much. But I am super excited for tonight because I actually remembered to have dinner after missing breakfast and lunch today. I'm super excited about the logo contest. I gave you guys 1 week, and man, you guys delivered. Mark Thompson says, "Good morning from China. Ni hao, Kailan. Where in China are you? And why are you there?" And if it is somewhere in the Shanghai, Hong Kong, Disneyland-ish areas, I am super, super excited. Eric Schigel is a newbie here. Eric, welcome to the box. Welcome to the family. Mike, Lisa, Bobby, Jim O, Amber Bramble. I just like saying Amber Bramble's name. I like saying all your names, but Amber Bramble just sort of rolls off the tongue. And Stuart Sternberg. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. That's a lie. I see you every week, and that's what I love. Martin Shergold, God save the Queen, my friend. It is always good to see you here. Trey Houghton is from Utah. I was in Utah twice, once as a kid and once a few years ago, speaking at a Utah healthcare convention thing in beautiful downtown Salt Lake City, where there was awesome Thai food. But I digress. Jerris Bolding is a new friend. Where are you from? Eric Hall, what part of Ohio are you in? I spoke in Ohio last year, 2 years ago, something like that. Anyway, Mary Wall, it was so nice seeing you this past weekend at the WDW Radio Meet of the Month at the America. That was a nice day. Everybody was there who participated in the half marathon and the 10K and the 5K. Congratulations to all of you, whether you walked, ran, walked, jogged, cheered, ate, whatever it is. It is so good to see you. Joseph Robert Kalinsky, I believe you were there, not at the meet, but I believe you were there running. And if so, congratulations. Chris Dubovic from Simsbury, Connecticut. What part of the area? Where is Simsbury from? Fred Abley from beautiful downtown. I won't give you actually where you are, but from Pennsylvania. How are you, buddy? It's good to see you. Lisa, nice to see you here in the box once again. Hope you enjoyed your Chick-fil-A today. Ryan says, I'm hooked on the show. I'm hooked on a feeling. And I don't remember the lines after that. If I was in my car or in the shower, I would actually be able to sing it out loud. Drew Cantwell, Kungaloosh to you, my friend, and Lucy Stewart. Always, that's a name. Look, puts a smile on my face every time I see you. Do I have any info on Club 33 coming to Walt Disney World? Other than what has been released, I don't know. The person that really would be able to speak to Club 30 more, Club 33 more, is the person who goes all the time. I basically live there. I don't associate with the peons on. Becky, we're not talking about Disneyland's Club 33. It's Disney World. Have a seat. Heather says sushi ready and supper. You had me at sushi. I've been craving sushi today. I had yakisoba noodles yesterday and a little bit of sushi, but I could always in the mood. Liz Meeks, how do I love thee and the family? Let me count the ways. The Meeks family are, that is a good group of people right there. So Eric McMahon is excited to see the Becky puppet. Lisa says, I keep freezing on you, Mongello. I don't know what that means or why, but just reboot whatever you need to, your router, your dial-up, your AOL, whatever it is that you're on. Ryan says, inspired by the story. Would love to meet you someday. Would love to meet you as well. We'll be at the Avatar Land opening weekend. Maybe that. Ryan, I'm going to be there before opening weekend, and they're going to be doing a media preview that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I think. We'll be live like there's nobody's business. And if I can get this other piece of technology working. I'm going to have something very, very cool to show you guys that week. Kimberly Bouchard, always nice to see you. Lisa, he's doing some kind of Mr. Roboto. Am I freezing and jerky and jumpy for everybody, or just a select few? Reboot the Starbucks Wi-Fi. Stand Solo, it was so nice to see you at Star Wars Celebration amidst the glitz and the glamour and the chaos that was lots of lines and all that. Melanie Jones, love the podcast on Beastly Kingdom. Thank you so much. I appreciate the fact that you took the time to tune in and watch, and ask that if you like it, please go out and share it with your friends as well. Cameron wants to know when I'm coming back to Dallas. I don't know. Usually, I usually go for conferences, or if I have a speaking engagement, and then I try and do a meetup or some kind of on the road event. I have nothing scheduled for Texas in the immediate future. Iggy Torres, my friend, listen. When Duncan opens, you and me, we can do something before Duncan opens, but we have to get together, man. After I come back, mid-May, after I go to speak in early part of May, we'll try and make that happen. Jimmy, get your buddy. Mary Wall, when you said get your buddy Ryan, I thought you were talking about the former horrible Eagles head coach Buddy Ryan, but I should not speak ill of the past. Skipped Meals, is Skinny Lou coming back? Is Skinny Lou, in terms of what people did not like about Skinny Lou, is hopefully never going to come back. But Baymax Lou, we've got to work on this, because this is not working out well for me. Stephanie Perry Bullock says, hello, beautiful box people and Lou Mongello. I added that last part in, but hello to you as well, as you are one of the beautiful people. Larson's got a crying baby, doesn't want to sleep, just wanted to drop in and say hi. Larson Eisenberg, I miss you and your beautiful wife and your beautiful daughter, who I have not had a chance to meet yet. I know you guys are coming here this summer, and I cannot wait to see her and fawn all over her and then give her back to you. So, Karen tried Yak and Yeti, Flame Tree, wow, 2 Animal Kingdom restaurants in one. Loved them both. I dig it. Jamie Hecker, I'm thinking about you, brother. I hope you are doing well. Darren Taylor, nice to see you. Kateria from Newark, New Jersey, was in Florida. Didn't get to see me. Kateria, I'm sorry that I missed you and that you missed the meet of the month. I am not sorry that I no longer have to traipse into Newark every day for law school and clerking. When I clerked up there, gosh, at 2005, 2004, 5, 6, somewhere in between the 4s and the 6s in the aughts is when I was there. Jamie, since you put it there, tumor free, man, I have been thinking about you, and I've been praying for you and following along on Facebook. So I am super, super happy, man. Lynn Yaw says it's Wednesday night. I dig it. Luis Ramos, nice to see you. Are we going to get a Facebook Live or Periscope ride along for the opening of Pandora? I will do better than that. I think it's a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm going to go live until I can't go live no more. So somebody said, how excited. I am. Listen, I've been saying it since they announced it. I'm going to continue to say it. I'm super pumped. I trust these guys at Imagineering. From what I have heard publicly and what I haven't heard privately about what this land is going to be like, more importantly, what this experience is going to be like. I keep saying it because I believe it to be true. I think it's going to knock people's blanking socks off. And you don't have to be a fan of Avatar to love what you are going to see in Pandora. So Fred Abley, I did not say 40 hours. Those days are long. No, not happening. Ricky, sorry you missed the Orlando Eye interview. It is still over on the Florida BlogCon page. If you go to my profile, you should be able to link to it from there. She had to listen. You know, the live thing is great, but sometimes, and I felt so bad for my best, who I've been friends with for a long time, you run into technical issues that are outside your control, and things work perfectly when you're testing, and then when you're out in the field and 400 feet up in the air and stuff don't work, it's frustrating. Lisa, stop that talk about 50 hours, because that's not... In the list of things that will never happen, a 50-hour show is very, very close to the top, right behind a 60-hour show. Nikki says the 40-hour show was awesome. From what I remember, it was, although I swore I would never do it again, I did have an idea for another sort of mini marathon type show. And I think we're going to do that later on this year from a location and time as yet to be determined and announced. Have you ever eaten at Victorian Albert's Chef's Table? Michael, I have. I was only able to do it once. It was a very, very special occasion. I really wasn't there for myself. It was right before our cruise, and I'll get to the cruise logo, nice segue, Lou Mangello. I was there because really that's the only place that Becky Mankin likes to eat. She likes to be away from everybody else. She likes to have a direct line of sight to yell at the chef. So we were there, and not to name drop, but to name drop, it was before the Richard Sherman cruise. So it was a very, very special event. And I remember the conversation more than I remember the food, but it was very, very nice. And if something you could ever do, it's definitely it's for those super special occasions. I think it's a one and done type thing because of just how special it is. Let's see. Don't pour Becky me. You don't know the half of it. Let's see. Love the snack of the week, the Mickey Oreo cheesecake. Thank you very much for that. If I had my glasses on, I would be able to see. There it is, the Mickey Oreo cheesecake. Now that I've done a video about it, it's probably going to disappear because I seem to be the kiss of death when I do food-related videos. But you can find this on the Facebook page. You can also find it on our YouTube channel, so wherever you prefer to consume your video content. And it's also in the iTunes feed. But what I ask you to do is, after you're done licking the screen or licking your phone, because it is that delicious, please do me a favor. When this show's over, do me a favor. Share that video out, or share the Beastly Kingdom episode, or share whatever your favorite episode. I'm going to ask you guys, I'm going to give you guys a mission this week. All right, a single mission. I want you to do one thing for me. I just thought about this, so I'm making it up as I go along. I would love for you, I've asked every single week since episode 1, if you like the show, please help spread the word. This week, I want to ask you to help spread the word. I want you to pick your favorite episode, your favorite video, your favorite interview, your favorite top 10, your whatever it is. I would ask you to go find that one episode and share it on whatever your favorite social platform is, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, any and or all of them, and try and invite some more people into the WDW Radio family. It's not the size of your family, it's what you do with it, but I would love to have, my friends, which is you, invite some more of your friends into this, because I do really believe the more, the merrier. So Gina Carfagno says, Caitlin Summers, thank you for spreading the word to me. That's exactly what I love all about it. Lisa says fact or fiction. I wonder why. Lisa is favoring that episode. Favorite podcast, The Secrets About Pirates. Troy, thank you so much. Andrew says, NBA or NHL playoffs, Lou, go Celt. The only thing I like about the NBA and NHL playoffs is that it means that the NFL draft is coming up. And it's tomorrow night, and we'll see how the Giants will hopefully make it happen. Anyway, Joanna loved One Man's Dream. Joanna, that thing is out in the mail for you. By the way, Rebecca says, whoa, the famous Becky Mankin is here. Is the little Timmy Foster here too? Timmy Foster is not here. Let's see, it's 7:40. He's probably sleeping, but you better bet your bippy that I'm here. You mean Becky Puppet? Oh, actually, Becky herself is in the box. Becky, I told you, not tonight. Jerris Boulding says, go Redskins. There's a lot of Giants memorabilia, right? Wait, here, there. So I'm a Giants guy, not a Redskins guy. Luis says can't wait till I come back to Jersey so we can go to dinner. You had me at Jersey. Eric Hall, go Cowboys does not fly well in this room, but hey, why not? I think you guys have a much better chance now that Tony Romo has retired. So Eric Sanchez Navarro says, live review of Rose and Crown was my in to the WW Radio world. Awesome, man. I dig it. Emma, if you're there, it's supposed to be a heart. Man, I stink at this. I love Emma and her reviews with me. If that's your episode, please go ahead and share it. Marjorie Zachheim, I'm actually going to be at the Polite Pig on Friday? This Friday, next Friday? I don't know. This Friday or next Friday, I'm going to be at the Polite Pig, and I will do a live broadcast from there. Marty Raimondo, by the way, the force is strong with you, and that's why I had to make sure I brought out my Darth Vader mug tonight. Tom Franklin, good evening to you as well. Ricky DJ Technoid Reed loves episode 461. What episode is it and why? Gemma Gratiano Serrano doesn't know anybody here. Hi, I'm Gemma. Can we all please welcome Gemma to the show and the family? And Gemma, tell us where you're from, when you found the show, and more importantly, what's your favorite place to, if I could take you right now to eat anywhere in Walt Disney World, it's on me. Where would we go and why? Jenny Ginsburg. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in so long. I miss the Ginsburgs. I mean Jenny a little bit more so than Chad, but I hope you guys are doing well. I know you moved for work, but if you guys ever come back here, I'd love to see you guys and try and get together and grab a coffee or something like that. Hal Cussler says, welcome to the crazy. Thank you. Hal, listen, Hal is a member, by the way, of the WDW Radio Nation, if you don't mind me saying that. And Hal, and really, I talk for a living. Those of you who are platinum members of the Nation, your care package went out today. I will tell you that the big thing in your care package, you got a big pack, like your care package is literally like that big this month. The thing that I bought for the care package, the big thing I put in the care package, I bought one for myself because I like it so much, and I almost pointed it to it, but that would have ruined the surprise for you. So, and if you want to find out more, by the way, about the Nation, you can visit www.radio.com/support. It's a great way for you to help the show, but also again to be part of the family and get cool stuff every month. So, shouldn't you deliver the packages? Becky, there's like 19 a month, and they are all over not just the United States, but the world. We have somebody from a foreign land called Canada. So I would love to go and bring it up there for the poutine, but I did not get a chance to do it. So is it filled with chips from Canada? No, Stan, but you know I do love me some chips, something fierce. So Jimmy Swoop joined last week. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. It seems like there's a side conversation going on about hair color. Stephanie, don't worry. I'm a dedicated brunette. Somebody was talking about Becky's golden locks. God help us and save us. Katya is on her class trip to D.C. Is bummed she can't watch tonight. Kirsten, please tell Katya that I said hello. I will tell you, the next listener nation fact or fiction is going to come up really soon, and I know I owe her, and I promised her that she could be part of the next fact or fiction. So I love the way you say poutine, eh? I love Kimberly Bouchard. I love me some poutine. Judy Poverty is in Walt Disney World right now, and how have I not seen her? Because I haven't been there yet. Jason Lozada. Dude, it was so nice to see you and my friend Connor last week. I'm so sorry that I missed the girls, but it was great running into you guys at Celebration and then getting together for a little, and by little, I mean a lot, as in I ate an entire, hence the Baymax body, an entire personal pizza at Blaze, because that was nice. Apple Strudel Review at Germany is our favorite podcast. Guten Tag, that's good, is our favorite saying. Karen Black, that's so, I forgot about the warm, delicious apple strudel Disney in a minute video. No UPS notices from Windermere. It's shipped out today, so it, like, I literally brought it to the post office this afternoon. So do you get notifications like that something's on its way? You can see how much I understand this whole post office thing. Mike Nip, the celebration was super crazy, but it was great to see some friends there. Speaking of friends, George Huang, it was so good to see you, man. I'm happy we got a chance to chat even just for a few minutes at the meet of the month. I appreciate you, brother, and congratulations on the marathon this past weekend. You're supposed to eat the whole personal pizza. That's why it's a personal pizza. And it's logic like that. I would take my glasses off for effect if I had it's logic like that that makes us friends. Even if it wasn't a personal pizza, I would eat. Listen, I watched you and your husband split what was called on the menu sushi for two and not finish it. So you need to sort of put your money where your mouth is, because that, had I not just finished my lunch right beforehand, that was amateurish. Thankfully I was there to help you guys out. Juris Bolding, the meet of the month in May, I don't know as yet, because I'm traveling a couple of times in May. I will tell you, I'm going to do a meet of the month in Disneyland, probably on Wednesday afternoon, evening. most likely at the Cozy Cone. I'll try and get that posted today or tomorrow. Take a note, Lou. Bratwurst at Pirates Cove in Shanghai. Save a spot in the tummy. Listen, there's always room for so much Chick-fil-A. I was craving Chick-fil-A. If it wasn't so far away, and by far I mean like 10 minutes away, I would have been down with a spicy chicken sandwich. Can I recommend a cone to try at the Cozy Cone, Larissa? A cone? I can recommend multiple cones. This is the way you do it. You start off with the traditional chili con carne with the Fritos on top and the Fritos on the bottom and the cheese. That's a nice right there. And then when you're done and you're just getting warmed up, then you get the chicken verde, because that's got a nice little bit of heat, a little bit of spice on it, nice chili and that green, right? And then you walk around for a little bit, hit Radiator Springs, do a little whip and whirl and twist and twirling at Mater's Junkyard Jamboree, and then you come back and you end the night there again with another chili con carne. Again, hence the Baymax body that I have. I got to get rid of this. Yikes. How about we meet a Polite Pig, my treat? Dude, you don't have to treat, but you had me at, because you could have stopped at Polite Pig and I would have said yes. The Cupcake Shake, Lynn Yaw. So Jason had the Cupcake Shake at Sprinkles. And and I've said it a million times, not being a sweet guy, but I will tell you, come closer. The dark chocolate banana cupcake at Sprinkles is worth the whatever it is they charge for it, because it's that good. Ida Williamson, we will do something at D23, but I don't know when or where, and obviously we're going to have the booth as well. Let's see, Mike, I'm always hungry. That's the key, right? Like the Hulk is always angry, I'm always hungry, and I think I need to make a shirt with that. Will the Pandora food be explored first or the rides? I don't know, because so I'm going to go to a preview before the preview, and then I'm going to go to the media preview. I think for the preview that I'm going to first, I'm not allowed to do anything from there, but I will be able to at the media preview. So I'll sort of have a preview before I'll have like a lay of the land. Good Gandhi, I'm excited for that. Become a Sprinkles member, and you get a free Sprinkles every once in a while. Beth Thompson, I didn't realize there was a Sprinkles membership. Could you imagine if I have to talk to Steve Schussler, in case you're watching, about a membership to like the Boathouse Society. Somebody read it. So I have to get that domain name, the Boathouse Society. For those of us that love and live the Boathouse. David Kelly, how am I not 600 pounds? Dude, I'm getting there. This is not a good look for me. Hence, notice, a lot of dark clothes lately. It's not good for me. When do I get to go to Pandora? Cindy Motsteppen, I go in May. I go early May, and then I go for the opening. And I don't remember the dates, so I apologize. John and Kristen Earl, missed you during the half. My wife got to see you and got a picture. Can't wait to meet you as well. Congratulations to you and to your wife. Darlene Nagy loves the Boathouse. That's why there's lots of reasons why I love you. So, how much fried food have I eaten since Easter? Amber Bramble, I've been trying to get better. But I've had French fries. One of the best things was when I sat down late one night, and I know I shouldn't be doing this late one night, but I sat down late one night on my oh-so-comfy couch, and I got my big blanket, and I got my gigantic glass of water, and I savored that bag of Doritos. I don't know why they call it family size. It should be called family or Lou Mongello size. I don't mean no, not the mini bags, like the regular bags. That was a party right there. That was a party right there. Amber Bramble, lobster corn dogs. Amber Bramble, next time you come down here, I'm going to sneeze. We have to have lobster corn dogs at, not Boathouse. I'm thinking boats again. It's the paddlefish thing. Safety Dave, how you doing there, buddy? Do the draft tomorrow. What's going on? Safety Dave, I haven't seen you in ages. David Kelly, what's my favorite restaurant? David Kelly, let's sit back and relax and talk about this. It depends, but I'll give you two easy ones. The Boathouse in Disney Springs for an everyday lunch and dinner. For something a little bit more special, I'd go to Blue Zoo at the Dolphin. And man, I like Morimoto, and I like Art Smith and his homecoming and his fried chicken sandwich and his fried green tomatoes and his non-fried deviled eggs. Whew. Laura gave up chocolate, broke it for Easter, a little broke it for Disney, but since you've eaten 3 batted, girl, that's the way to do it. Lou's top 10s are at least 30 long, so that's true. So Rob De Leon, I agree with you about Morimoto. Lisa Glassner, Sanaa, late night bread service. Go back to show 4, whatever that show number was, 478, 481, whatever it is. Late night bread. I almost felt bad giving that one up because that's sort of like a secret go-to spot, but Animal Kingdom's so far away. Amber Bramble, I actually went to get candied strawberries on Saturday when I was at Flower and Garden, and they were out of them by like 2, right after the meet. As I was getting ready to leave the park, I'm like, this will be a nice little sweet treat. Nice little, something, a little something for the effort. Nothing. They were out of the candied straw. I'm like, how are you guys out at 3? Whatever. I'm going to Pandora preview on May 20th. Joseph, I don't remember what day I'm going to the preview. Did you know that Homecoming has adult sippy cups? Stephanie, I've seen those because some folks who were here over the weekend brought them here. And I'm like, how have I not seen that? Martin Sherrill, have I forgotten? Listen, Martin, I will forever remember fish and chips with you. Landon is going to Animal Kingdom, heading to Sanaa for bread service. What would you do before or after the lounge? So if you've never been there before, you can wander the lodge, or some of the people in the lobby are great to talk to. I would just sit there. You can even have like a cocktail. I mean, I'm not sure how much time you have to kill. You got some right before the meet. So Stephanie, you ate my candied strawberries. You ate the last of them. God, I'm starving. Benjamin Greenberg, the Alan Menken interview, that is a great one to share, actually, especially because he's going to be at D23 Expo giving not 1, but 2 concerts. Super excited. And Alan Menken, by the way, is like the nicest guy on the planet. We spoke before and after the interview at length, and he was very, very nice, very, very down to earth. So, let's see. Linda says, have you finalized Double Dip? Linda Lammers, the email about Double Dip is going out tonight. Had to make some changes to the email because Becky didn't see some things that were in there. So, oh, if you only knew. Anyway, you deserved every last strawberry. Lisa, she's basically taken the strawberries out of my, which is probably a good thing. You know what? Thank you, because I can skip some strawberries. Am I coming to Disneyland? I am. Kelly, I'm actually doing Meet of the Month, where I meet up on Wednesday, May 10th, probably late afternoon, early evening. I'll try and get that on the events page tonight or tomorrow. Christy says, visiting May 11th to the 16th. Need to get you and my husband together. He looks like your brother from another mother. Of course, Chrissy, keep in touch in early May before you get here. I'd be very, very curious to meet him now. Joe liked the interview with Duncan Wardle. I think it's the first time I've heard anyone talk you. Yes, he's a very, very nice guy. Tons of energy. I like him a lot. And oh, by the way, and I am going to not so shamelessly plug, Duncan Wardle, if you listen to the end of the interview, is going to be one of our speakers at our Momentum Workshop Weekend, October 14th through the 17th. This graphic is actually wrong. We're now more than 60% sold out. We have less than 20 seats left. It is a 2-day workshop with an optional mastermind day. I added another mastermind day on Tuesday. And basically, I'm not going to go into it. Just go to LouMongello.com, click on the Momentum event to learn more. But if you want help turning what you love into what you do, I and the other speakers and the other attendees are going to be there to help you make a real difference in your life and my kids think Lou looks like my husband. Wait a minute. I need to do this on purpose now. I've met your husband. I look nothing like him. He's a massive man. whatever. Fred Abley says going to be an outstanding guest speaker. Listen, if I could, I would let him talk all day because he is that good, and he really embraces the workshop idea. So I think he's going to bring a lot of the table. If you don't know who Duncan Wardle is, he was the former vice president of innovation and creativity for the entire Walt Disney Company. And if you listen to the interview, he has got some pretty fascinating stories. I've seen him speak before, and I think he's going to bring a lot to the table, and especially in terms of working with us in that small type of group. Marie says, Duncan is awesome. I agree with you. Martin Shergill is talking about the malt vinegar, and for some reason, why is my thing not refreshing here? Hang on a second. I am not. Jared says the interview is inspirational. Thank you so much. Do I know Marc Mero? I don't think so. I don't think I know Marc Mero. Should I know Marc Mero? That's the question. Am I supposed to know Marc Mero? Will I try to make any panels at D23? I always do. I just don't know. The schedule's not out yet, so I really don't know. It's a very dynamic environment, but I have some ideas in terms of how to better manage it. Dave Filipkowski's new sushi spot secret. Dude, don't throw that out there without messaging me privately and talking about that. I wonder if I know the place already. And look, if it's more than a 5-minute, 10-minute drive, I'm not going to go. But if so, let's try and make that happen. Maybe you and I should do a reconnaissance mission and get there to to meet and go over whatever. Duncan's Brill, for some reason, I understand what he's saying. Martin, I'll admit, there was a couple times he was going and I didn't understand anything he was saying, but I'm sure there was gold in there. Again, will the box get a D23 walking tour? Absolutely. Of course we will. And raise your hand, hit the heart or whatever. Let me know if you are coming out to D23. And more importantly, if you're staying for something that we're planned, something that I'm working on things for Monday. Put it to you that way. How's that? Working on stuff for Monday. Which is part of the reason why I'm staying in Disneyland longer after my speaking engagement next week, so I can work on that thing, which is actually right here, and there's right there, and then there's something, whatever. I can't. Hal, you know what? Maybe I'll tell some of you guys on the Nation. That's what I'll do. Maybe I'll block Becky out, and then I'll tell you guys about it on the next Nation group video call. So there you go. Stephen Williams, I was thinking about you today. We got to touch base ASAP about October, because that other thing looks like it's going to happen, and I need to try and coordinate. It's going to be tight logistics. So I'm going to D23 Thursday through Wednesday, since I have nothing going on this summer. I have a feeling that that's not necessarily true. Fred Abley, Randy Noble back on 2/6/18. I forgot about that. Randy is a very good guy, super creative at the Disney Design Group. Becky Menken also is saying, and hotels are selling fast. If you want to plan to go, be sure and contact me on the telly, and I can get you a room at the Candy Cane. We have rooms other than the Candy Cane, and of course we do. I mean, all the concierge rooms are taken by me, of course. But if you go and visit mousefantravel.com, where's the logo thing? I can't even see without my glasses on. Let's see. There it is. Contact our friends over at mousefantravel.com, and they'll give you a free no obligation quote. I'm not mean to Becky. She's so mean to me. She makes me cry a lot. No, this is just it's all in please condition poor Becky's hair. Yeah, it's a hot mess. The humidity, like real Becky, the humidity does nothing for Becky's hair. So we have 3 rooms left at the Marriott at a discount. Everybody bring a Becky puppet to D23. Oh, Lord. Gina Carfagno says, what is happening in October? That is my Momentum Workshop weekend, where a small group of 50 entrepreneurs and people who are trying to take their passion and turn it into a profession get together for a workshop and then an optional mastermind day. If you visit LouMongello.com, click on Momentum. You can find out more there. I don't want to spend too much time trying to plug all that. Darlene, so hard to pick an episode. They're all amazing. I love you. The one I loved was the Ridley Pearson reversal interview, which actually took place on the cruise. I'm going somewhere with this. It took place on, oh my God, she just says, I'm cosplaying as Becky at D23. Lisa Glassner, you do that. You cosplay as Becky at D23 Expo, and I will take you to dinner almost anywhere within limitations. There's a codicil at the end of this. Almost anywhere in Walt Disney World for dinner. So, Becky, can Mouse Fan Travel help DVC members put together trips that include both stays at the World using points and DVC cruise, paying cash? I'm sure Becky can help you, and you guys could probably take that conversation offline on messengers. Joseph, have I eaten at Pecos Bills in the Magic Kingdom? Joseph, look at me. Of course I've eaten at Pecos Bills. I love Pecos Bills. And there was an idea that I came up with this weekend, and I cannot wait to try it. Clay loved 75. Favorite top 10. Could smell a winner before I even listened. Was 75 the top 10 smells at Walt Disney World? Is that what... I don't remember what. 75 was so long ago. Such a long time. Don't, and I'll take you to dinner. You'd like where I'll take you over. Lou can't get you into Club 33, but I can. I have the power. As I look, it's like she's like wringing her hands like the evil princess that she is. Listen, you do what you think is right. The taco burger was pretty good at Pecos Bills. Angel Ramos, what is going on, brother? It has been way too long since I have seen you, my friend. Laura Gravino says, oh, the smell of pirates. How we love it so. I would go to whatever restaurant as long as it's not Tony's. Listen, I will tell you, as somebody whose last name ends in a vowel, Tony's was better than I expected it to be the last time I went, but I would not call it the first. It would not be the first restaurant that I would choose to go to. How's that? So, Lindsay Barnett, missed you as well. Welcome back from wherever you may have been. The puppet looks crazed. It is crazed. It's a striking likeness. Give it a shot of Fireball. I would love to give Becky a shot of lots of things, but not so. I kid, you know. There you go, Becky. What is it? Mouse Fan Travel for all your vacation planning. I can't find the list. There's for all your vacation planning leads. It's kidding out of love, sort of. We can book DVC properties with cash. Can't book it with points. I dig it. Lucy Stewart, love the Alice Davis interview. I love Alice Davis. Alice Davis was show 280. I'm guessing. I'm totally guessing. Is it 280, somewhere around there, or is that a different interview? She was one of the nicest, most humble, sweetest people I've ever met, and the fact that she graciously opened her home up to me was an absolute treat. That ranks right up there, like with the Julia, and that's not meant to name drop, but in terms of things that have happened that I've experienced in terms of great experiences, that is up there with Julie Andrews. So, dude, we're spending a lot, Becky, I know, and I'm conflicted. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm dreading it all at the same time. Lots of conflicting emotions. It's like the happy face and the sad face in the theater, but yes. Bobby's going to Via Napoli and the Trattoria on this year's trip. I do dig Via Napoli. The white pizza with the artichoke and prosciutto. That's nice. That's nice. You get a little appetizer, get a little sausage meat. Anyway, let's see. You were there Monday after celebration. Let me catch up here. I'm a Whispering Canyon guy. Love it when Tim compared Spaceship Earth smell to barbecue sauce. He has a very narrowly focused frame of reference. Do I have a name brick outside the Magic Kingdom? If so, have I William, I actually have two. And I did find them years ago. And then actually my mom, who was cleaning out one of our storage units, recently brought down boxes of stuff and pictures, hence the hinting to the grease tape and the Hello Dolly stuff. But I did find my certificate for where my bricks are. I know I have one by the Poly, and I have one by the Transportation Ticket Center. So, Lindsay, thank you for the sweaty hug on Sunday. You were listening to 243, the Swan and Dolphin review. Oh, gosh, it went by too fast. I missed it. Thank you. I would never think I would be thanking people for sweaty hugs, but thank you for the sweaty hugs. So, Michelle just boarded my Southwest flight to St. Louis. What are you going to St. Louis for? And are you going to get some ribs while you are there? Who's going to need more therapy, me or Becky? Becky she'll be drinking her way. She'll numb the pain of having to deal with me. But are there more top tens with Tim Foster in the making? Actually, yes, there was a conversation back and forth between me, Tim, and one other person in terms of an upcoming top 10 episode. I am just juggling time, clearly poorly, but I'm juggling my time best I can. My favorite episode has been Beastly Kingdom, but I'm making way through the episodes. Hopefully we can meet during my October trip. Gina, that would be awesome. I would love to meet you and any of you if we haven't met face-to-face for the handshake and a hug, preferably not sweaty, if at all possible. Mary Say the Dolphin gives it thumbs up for sure. Are the beds not the most comfortable? The Heavenly beds are... they're the most comfortable beds on property. Top 10 suites, Amber Bramble. I've never done that before, have I? Have I ever done a top 10 suites? Somebody email me that. I'll have to write that down. Top 10 suites. And I'm not going to give you the sweet over-savory thing that I say. Joe worked on Animal Kingdom. Really wish they had tied more towards the design intent of the Beastly Kingdom. So much to pull from the archives that needs to be brought out and appreciated. Wow, Joe, I would love to talk with you offline about your work at Animal Kingdom. Michelle Fenstermaker, are there any spots left for Momentum? I said I wasn't going to plug it again, but yes, actually there are. As of right now, there are less than 20 seats available. The early bird discount does end in a couple of weeks, so if you are at all interested, please go, and I would suggest registering sooner rather than later because it is going to fill up, and I think that you should do it before the price goes up as well. So, Bobby, I do have a Haunted Mansion segment that is coming up. I'm trying to schedule that I think you are going to like. No top 10 suites, but top 10 sweats. I keep a noisemaker in my car. When I hear Timmy Foster's name announced, I blow it because I love those episodes. Brandon, if you can get that on video somehow and send that to me or post it on Facebook, I would love that. Dave Rashoni, the creator, the composer, the singer of the WDW Radio theme song, and so much other awesome stuff over at djrmusic.com. If you're looking for a jingle, if you're looking for a jangle, if you're looking for some help with some music, Dave Rashoni is he is the man, and he is your man as well. What country's food booth should I hit first on Friday before Momentum? Clay, I can only answer that as we get closer to Food and Wine, because I don't know I have a little hint of what's coming that's new this year, but there's so much to love. And yeah, while during Momentum, remember, we've got the night before Friday, we've got Saturday night, we've got Sunday night, we've got Monday night, and potentially, actually Tuesday night is going to be an early night. I'm flying out like crack of dawn Wednesday morning to go to the west. Not the coast, but I'm going far out west. So I either have to leave late Tuesday night or early Wednesday morning because I have to speak on Wednesday or Thursday. So I can't announce it yet because it's not official, but it's good stuff. And it's the place I'm going to, and the group I'm speaking to is, if I give a hint, I don't want to give a hint yet. So Jessica Brewer Dominguez, top 10 sweets or top 10 sweets? Now you're speaking my language only. I know you know about the suites, Becky, but I don't stay in suites a lot. I go, I don't spend a lot of time in the room. Concierge or nothing. I know, I understand that. You need a sitting room and a TV room and a clothes room. I've been to. I got it, but maybe we can do that anyway. Best sushi at Disney. I think the best sushi on property is probably Kimonos at the Swan. I think it's I know you might not have been there before. It's very much off the radar, but it's up there. It is up there. Will I be live from the Pandora event? Yes, I will. Jason, I have not been over to Coronado as yet because of where it is, and I just haven't seen what's going on there yet. Sarah Elliott's heading to Walt Disney World for the family for the first time. In August, we're staying on property for the first time. Where are you staying? We could easily do top 10 sweats. No, top 10 sweats would be bad. Angel Ramos, good seeing you, brother. Hope to see you in or in front of one of the parks again. Is it really 8:15 already? How is it 8:15? Becky, you know I kid because it's just what we do. Jimmo, how do I feel about the gondolas? Look, I think the gondolas is it's a great idea for a number of reasons, right? And obviously this is all speculation. We haven't seen anything official yet. However, assuming that these 10 passenger gondolas do get built, not only will they offer more convenient connections between some places that right now you can only access via bus, but I think it's also going to help thin the transportation crowds out of, not necessarily out of just necessity, but out of novelty. Because like the monorail, the gondola is going to be a ride in and of itself. And people are going to be riding in these 10 passenger pods because not necessarily that they need to get from point A to point B, but because they want the experience. So I think it's smart. I think it's unique. I'm looking forward to that kind of an experience. So I'm digging it. But again, we need to see more about exactly what is going to be announced, which I think is coming very, very soon. So the Royal Rooms at Port Orleans, Marla Chan, who I love Marla Chan even more than I love those rooms. I love Port Orleans Riverside. I love going to see Yeehaw Bob. I love me some boat rides, and I dig the Royal Rooms. They are super, super nice. Crystal Von Oy, late to the party, but you're packing. Hopefully you're packing because I think you're heading down here, and it'll be great to see you when you eventually get down here. So, top 10 foods with biggest portions for your bucks. Ricky DJ Technoid Read over at soundcloud.com/Ricky.Technoid, whatever it is. Link it up there, right there, Ricky. Is that a request, or is that a request to actually participate in? Listen, I'm going to give you the number one, and it's Trail's End, because you can stick it to the man with the unlimited, the buffet there, and the meats and the mac and cheese and good stuff. Katie and Joe Yurchuk. Oh my gosh, it went by so fast. Chrissy says, forget the gondola, expand the monorail. Chrissy, right now, the monorail expansion is prohibitively expensive because it would be literally a couple of $1 million a mile. And the areas that they're looking to connect, you're talking about a massive, massive undertaking, not even including the additional trains. Look, I'm a monorail guy. I dig the monorail, but I think for what they're connecting and where, this will be a very unique transportation system. Cape May Cafe, unlimited crab legs. I'm starving again. Anyway, moving on. Before I forget, and not that you guys would let me forget, because I want to do a little Ask Me Anything. I want to do maybe a 20 questions. Maybe we'll take a phone call or two. Why so high of a price? The infrastructure, Colin, of getting not just the pylons in place, but built and the train system and the track system and the trains themselves. It is a massive, massive undertaking in terms of what it takes to get just the monorail system up and in place. So Brunette Mercandante Dookie says, hi from the Bronx, 3 more days. You're coming to Walt Disney World, I assume. Top 10 Becky experiences with the red carpet. No kids. See, I knew I liked Matt Shane for so many other reasons, other than he is the brains. His wife is the beauty behind mskdigitalmedia.com. And if you dig the LouMongello.com site, and if you haven't checked it out, you should. You can thank Matt and Kelly Shane. Anyway, let's see. We need something besides a bus in between Animal Kingdom and the lodge. I agree. They need something between my house and Sanaa because I love it there, but it's so far away. It's like a 20-minute drive. Pan-fried noodles, I'm famished. And what I've been snacking on lately is just not cutting it. I need to pound down a bag of Doritos at some point tonight. Anyway, wait. I don't want to forget this. It's called a car. Nice. I don't want to forget this because, as you may or may not recall, last week we had, or 2 weeks ago, or a few weeks ago, as we kicked off the WDW Radio 10th anniversary, we had the 10th anniversary logo contest and actually announced the winner last week out of, I think we got 70, 72, 70, whatever it was. Ricky, I love taco flavored Doritos. Don't distract me. I'm on a roll. But we narrowed it down to, I believe, 7 finalists. And last week you guys voted on the winner, who was Keith Groshans, who did the WDW Radio 10th anniversary logo. And actually, that shirt, you can actually get shirts and logo gear with that over at the WDW Radio logo shop. I didn't get the graphic done in time, but I think until Saturday or Sunday, I think all t-shirts are on sale for $14. Like everything in the store is on sale over at tpublic.com/WDW Radio, or just go to www.radio.com/logo shop. And you can now get the 10th anniversary. It's not pictured there, but you can get the 10th anniversary logo on a shirt, on an iPhone case, on a notepad, a sweatshirt, whatever it might be. But after last week and after we announced the winner, we were talking about the cruise and how the cruise was coming up. And I said, let's just do it all over again. And so last week I announced the WDW Radio Double Dip Cruise logo contest. Shannon, my ability to turn any conversation to food never ceases to amaze. What can I tell you? It's a gift. But listen, I got to stop reading I have to stop reading the comments. I'm so easily distracted. Welcome back, Lisa. So I announced last week that we were going to have another logo contest, and I was only going to give you 1 week this time to announce the winner of the logo contest. And what you were going to be playing for was another mystery box. And what's in the box? It was not like 7 and the head, spoiler alert, but it was going to be a mystery box full of Disney World, Walt Disney World related, Star Wars. I'm throwing all kinds of stuff into these mystery boxes because what we're looking for was a logo for our upcoming Double Dip Cruise on the Disney Dream coming up this June. OMG, I can't wait. If you're coming on the cruise, raise your hand in the box, hit the hearts, hit the thumbs up, post, let me see it in the comments if you're coming. I'm super excited. And oh, by the way, your email with all kinds of deets is coming out tonight. But before I announce the finalists, because again, we got a ton of entries this week, I was looking around at some past cruises and looking to see some of the older logos, and I was able to put them together in a single image. And I think this is all of them. I don't think that I'm missing any of them. The first one that we did together with Becky Menken from MEI and Mouse and Travel was back in 2001. That was the WDW Radio Small World, what do you call it? The happiest, dreamiest cruise that ever sailed. And I love that logo. Obviously taking inspiration from the Small World logo. Dreamfinder was in there. Becky, Non-Puppet, was in there. I think I was in there. Some friends were in there as well. I see Cassie and some other, Shannon King, and I got your email, Shannon, by the way. I am going to respond to you. Becky loves the 2012 logo, I think due in large part because of my unibrow. We went simple and clean and classic for the 2013 cruise with Ridley Pearson. I love the Neverland and Sea logo from 2014, Alaska 2015 with Ron Cohey, the Lou Cruise, Star Wars Anniversary Cruise. Frank Hart did an awesome job with that one, and the one from 2015 and 2016, by the way, of Chewie just getting some sun, and then our e-ticket adventure late last year in November. We went from New York to Puerto Rico and then stayed in Puerto Rico, and I just ate more mofongo than I knew what to do with. Looks like a lot of people are loving the 2012 version. I have to say I dig it too. If I was able to turn the camera around and not show you the board, somebody actually carved that logo out of wood and gave it to me. And I think, Becky, you have one of those as well. So that 2012 logo, I wish I could turn it around and show you, but there's too much other stuff on the other side that I can't show you. So you do want to see the board, and the board that I'm talking about is I have a whiteboard on the opposite side of my computer where I have all of my projects and things that I'm working on. And not that I only can't show you, but there's so many things on there that Becky doesn't know about that I can't do as well. Darlene Nagy, I love the Puerto Rico cruise. I will tell you that time that you and me and Stuart and some of you guys were hanging out by the water and the rocks and the jetty, and we just sat there. I think I was live broadcasting, and we chatted for a little while. I don't know why that sticks in my mind, but I remember that, and I appreciate that, and I love you guys so much for that. It was something simple. It was a fleeting sort of unscheduled moment, but I really dig it, and I really appreciate you guys and love you guys to death. So take a picture. Marty Raimondo, by the way, of Darth Vader, don't take a picture and post it later. I can't. You guys don't want to see what the third thing is down on the right-hand side of that, because that's something I haven't even talked about publicly as yet. So Martin should come with us to Alaska. Anyway, back to the cruises. Here are some of the cruise logos that we had before. We now have the double dip contest, which is going on. Some of you actually got your entries in right at the last minute. You got your entries in. Hang on, I need to publish this right there. And you got your entries in last minute. I said that they were due today. And what I did was, thanks to some input from some people who had no horses in the race, I was able to narrow it down, and I think we got 35, 40 of them or so entries in them. I was able to narrow it down to 8 finalists. And let me first say that to any of you who entered, I was incredibly grateful and super impressed at the quality of the logos that came in, and quality that came in so fast. They were very, very impressive. And every time one came in, I'm like, that's it. That's the one that I love. And then another one came in, and I would love that one even more. And that's why I couldn't choose. And that's why I think you guys have to be the ones to choose. So without further ado, I want to let you know that the finalists will be playing for a mystery box once again. Wait, you didn't show any of them to me first? No, I didn't, because we have no say. I mean, Becky, you can vote once. We can all vote one time. But we have no say. It's up to the people, and the people will speak by voting over on Facebook. So without further ado, because now you guys are just going to start getting mad at me, thanks to everybody who entered. But here are our 8 finalists in the WDW Radio Double Dip Logo Contest. And let me say how much, no, I'm only kidding. Here you go. Here are our 8 finalists. And you guys, and there's no names because I don't want anybody to be influenced one way or the other. You guys killed it with these logos. There is more than one that I am absolutely in love with. Like, if any of these win, I'm super excited. They are very, very cool. You can see some people took similar inspirations. Some are a little bit different than others, but I dig them a lot. I really, really like these a lot. And if you are one of the people who is a finalist, congratulations and thank you. Tim Moore, I agree. It is hard to pick. Lindsay says, look at the talent I don't have. That's what I said, because Lindsay, if they would have relied on me to do these logos, they would look nothing like this. I have no artistic ability whatsoever, but Becky says, I see 4 that I love. See, Becky, that's what happens. Chrissy loves number 5. Number 4 is a winner. 4 and 6. It's interesting. I've shown these to a couple of people, and I had gotten very, very, very different answers as to who loved what, and that is why I really liked this idea of letting you guys vote. Now, if you go to facebook.com/WDW Radio, you'll be able to see them there in larger format. There's also a link there where you can actually see them in a much larger image. When you go to the poll, you'll be able to click on a link and see a full-blown image so you can really get close up. Some of these have some really neat little details beyond just hidden Mickeys. There's a few in there that you really have to sort of look for. I'm not going to spoil it for you until maybe I announce the winner and show, but there are some interesting nods in some of these, and I can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them that have little bits of hints. So, and I will not say who any of these came from because I don't want any sort of friendship or anything like that to influence anybody's vote. So what I'll do is I will keep the voting open for 1 week over at facebook.com/WDW Radio. You can vote only once, which is just the way it should be. I invite you to please share this out as well. We'll also send it out in a separate newsletter and some other ways just to make sure you get a chance to see these. Deborah, I have to see them up close again. Take a look. If you go to the facebook.com/WDW Radio, click on the link to the poll. You'll see that there is a link there where you can actually click on and get a much larger version of all of the logos, so you can take a really close look, because there are some really neat details that get lost in the small window that you're probably watching. And again, it's a little bit grainy because it is live. Stan's a little can't decide. Stan, if I had to vote right now, I would be between 3 or 4-ish, like 3.5 of them. That I would be thrilled with if any of those had won. So again, congratulations to all of you who are finalists. Thanks to everybody who entered. There were some really, really neat and creative ones in there as well that unfortunately I couldn't put them all in as finalists because there were so many. But thank you to everybody who is everybody who has entered. So I have to bribe the winner to use the right logo in an update. Listen, that's the one I had, sister. So that's the one that went in there. So that's not the logo I want. Listen, we can fix it. Don't you worry. So Jimmy Swoop, I agree. It is very, very hard to choose just one. So take your time, cast your votes carefully, and next week I will announce the winner. And again, thanks to all of you who entered. I can imagine how much time it took you guys to put those together, and I'm grateful that you got them together so very quickly. So again, you are playing for the mystery box. What's in it is still going to be a mystery because I don't know yet. I will tell you that I had stuff put aside for the last mystery box when the winner wrote to me. I added some other stuff in there specifically for him because of some stuff that he said that he liked. Yes, these will be available on shirts and some other things. I'll put them in the logo shop over at T Public when they are done. And if you're coming with us on the cruise, who knows what these logos, what the winning logo might show up as. I may have a thing or two I think not. That's why I don't let her see him first. See, but we could maybe add a Becky puppet, depending on which one, like floating in the water or like on this, whatever. We'll figure it out. Okay, sorry, I was reading and got distracted. Sorry, let me see. What time is it, and how much time do we have for? I'm going to do 7 more double dip cruises to use up all the logos. Yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could use all the logos because they were all so very good. So, tips for a new Disney podcaster, Jarvis, do what you love. Do the show that you would want to listen to, and you will find your audience. Just be consistent. Get it out every single week, even though sometimes things happen and you can't, and I get it. But do the show that you love. So, Safety Dave, man, hit me up, brother. I'm not kidding. We're going to get together, do sushi or do breakfast or do something like that one of these days. So, Paul, have a good night as well. So, wait, it is... It's 8:35 already. So let me ask you, would you guys rather do Ask Me Anything? Do you want to do some call-ins? Or do you want to play 20 questions for a chance to win a Disney... Maybe I can give away another one of the hot and cold travel mugs. Maybe I'll give a hot and cold travel mugs and a couple other things too. Like maybe some stuff... yeah, maybe I'll... You know what? Maybe I'll send you a couple of things as well. Gentlemen, there are no things in the running team related in there, but shoot me an email. Let me know that you need. I'm working to find a new vendor for running team gear. It's tough to find somebody who does print on demand for the tech shirts and things like that. So if somebody knows somebody or worked with somebody that does that, by all means, please hit me up. I feel like a creepy stalker. I've been trying to catch up with podcasts and live casts. Deborah Capalucci Benson. That's not stalkery at all. That is awesome. And thank you. Chrissy says 20 questions. Mary Wall says ask you anything. So let's see. Let me just refresh and see what people prefer to. Kimberly Bouchard, have a good night. Let's see. Let me just add this quickly to my page here. I've completely forgot to do that. There you go. And I just want to make sure that the 20 questions, you guys just want to win stuff. I get it, and that's cool. I want to make sure the poll is up on the site very quickly. There it is. The WDW Radio Double Dip Cruise logo contest. There it is. And let's see if we received any votes as yet. Okay. No, I think because I just actually shared it the right way. There you go. Let's see. We have an alarm system for senators so we don't miss you. Cassie Seymour, thank you so much. Brandon says, whatever gets me a prize. All right. So, Troy Houghton, have a good night as well. Let me think of something that we can do for a 20... this is easy on. Okay. So, on this sheet of paper, I have written down something in or formerly in Walt Disney World. It could be a place, it could be an attraction, it could be a character, it could be a thing, it could be a food, it could be a souvenir, it could be something that is no longer there. But it did exist at some point within the 48 square miles that is Walt Disney World. I will take, 20 yes or no questions. I won't count repeats, obviously. I will mark them down. And the first person to get it, whose answer I see, because sometimes the chat goes by very fast, and if I don't see your answer, I apologize. I'm very much a one-man show here. I will take the first person who I see, and I'm pretty sure it's a squirrel written on that paper. Nice. Martin, I thought we were friends. I will take the winner, and I will send you a travel mug and maybe some other stuff as well. So with that in mind, you know the rules, you know how the game is played. So good luck and go. I'll start looking now. So if you asked a question, it doesn't count. Go. Natalie Hernan, it is good to see you. Let's see. I still see Becky and Martin talking bad about me. Martin, I thought we were friends. Whatever happened? I'm already behind. Amber Bramble. Okay, so let's start. Terry, is it Figment? No. Is it in a park? Yes. Is it an attraction? No. Is it current? Yes. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it in Magic Kingdom? No. That's 5. Is it? Is it? Wait a minute. Yikes. Is it a ride? 6. That's no. Is it the Skyway? No. Is it alive? No. That's 8. Is it Magic Kingdom? No, that's 9. I think Amber, I think somebody asked if it's in Epcot. It is not in Epcot, but I won't count that. We're still in. Is it edible, Rob? No, that's 10. Lisa, is it a restaurant? Yes, of course it is. Is it in Animal Kingdom? Lynn, yes, that's 12. Hollywood Studios, I won't count that because I already said that it's in Animal Kingdom and it is a restaurant. So it's not Hollywood Studios. I'm skipping ones that are obviously, is it a food? No. Is it a show? No. Is it Animal Kingdom? Is it Tucker House? No, it's not Tusker House. It is not Tiffin's. Tuskegee House. I think you mean Tusker House. That is 14, by the way. Is it Yak and Yeti? No, that's 15. Is it Flame Tree? No, that's 16. Is it Pizza Fari? No, that's 17, Benjamin Greenberg. Churches? No. Is it Yak and Yeti? No. Is it Rainforest? No, that's 18. Is it Ohana's? No. I won't say Territory Rounds because it's not there. Is it Flame Tree? I think I asked that. What are we on? 18 now? Is it Restaurantosaurus? No, that's 19. Come on now. Is it the new Avatar restaurant? I won't count that as well. Is it? I won't count that. I won't count Boma because it's not in there. And Hal says, is it Restaurantosaurus? No, that's 20. Wah, 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 wah. But I don't care. It's my game, it's my rules, and 20 questions don't count. So now I'm just going to take the first right answer that I see. It's not Boma or Boba or Tippins or I know you guys are typing fast. It's not Sanaa. It's in a park. It's in Animal Kingdom. It's not Rainforest. It's not Pizza Fari. You didn't fail, Brandon. Keep going. Is it Tamu Lounge? No. Trilo Bites? No, but good guess. I can't believe nobody's gotten this, or at least not that I've seen. It's not Wow. It's not Lawyer. It's not Pizza Fari. It's not Tiffin's. Come on now. Dino Bites, Harambe, the gorilla, Starbucks, Pizza Fari, Flame Tree, Marty Raimondo. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. It is, of course, the Nomad Lounge. Listen, to know me is to love me. To know me is to know that I love Nomad's Lounge. Not because of the cocktails, not because of the amazing, well, partially because of the amazing views, not because it is an escapism when you're in the park, but oh, the appetizers are so good. So, Marnie, you got it. It was, it is, it always shall be. It always shall be the Nomad Lounge. So, Marnie, send me your address. I will send you a very special little prize care package. And now I feel good because you gave me the Darth Vader mug and all kinds of cool stuff when I saw you in New York, and now this is a way that I can not only give you a prize, but to repay your generosity as well. So thank you and congratulations. And Marnie, how about this? Next time you come down, we'll go to Nomad Lounge. How's that? And it's a win-win for me too, because I get to go to Nomad Lounge. And by then, Pandora will be open, and you got views of it's nice there. Marnie, don't give him your address. Why? Marnie Raimondo, same to you. So Marnie wants to serve. You know what, Martin? I'm trying to figure out how I can get WDW Radio services. You're going to be here this weekend? What? Marnie Raimondo. I'm not supposed to be at the parks this weekend. All right, hit me up anyway. Shoot me an email or message me over on Facebook. Deborah Capalucci Benson says, again, Mangello? I'm going to do this again? One more time? Jerry Joseph Falgust, where can I find info about the running group? Go to wdwrun.com, and that'll take you right to the page, or wdwradio.com/running. And that will take you. And if you have any questions, let me know. Martin, I've met Marnie, and I would love to see Marnie again while she's here. So let me know when you're. This weekend is chaotic. Don't make it too obvious this time. What do you mean? Because I happen to choose food. Meet of the month for May. I don't know yet. Nick Palazzo. And will I be a Pandora opening day? I don't know. I'm going to be there for a media event. Opening day is going to be Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, so I don't know if I'm going to make it there as well. So, and I don't think I'm going to be I'm not going to be here for the last day of Wishes. I'm going to be in California. So I will weep from afar as I stuff my face with a cozy cone. God, I can't wait for that. I'm excited to be speaking at Disneyland at the, I don't want to say where, but it's I'm excited for the food. Couple of days by myself, which I very much could use to recharge the batteries and work on a new project for D23 Expo, by the way. Phil Weiss, glad you can join us live. I work on Wednesdays. That is awesome, man. Thank you so much. Do you look forward to the new show, though? Brandon, I always look forward to what's new. Well, I do a live podcast for Pandora's opening. So, Deborah, I'll do some Facebook Live while we're there, and certainly we'll do a show about Pandora after the media and after the media event and the opening. So maybe even that weekend we'll be able to do the show that weekend. So seriously going to make you something to look at in the corner. I do. Crystal, I need something there because right now I'm looking at the door and the Chewbacca Lou's Cruise poster and the Spider-Man stuff and what are my little set lights. So Mike Greater Queen, great meeting you as well, man. Thank you for taking time out of your day and your trip to come over to the meetup and say hi. Brian, let's listen to the Ridley Pearson interview. Ridley Pearson interviewed me. I feel like I know you so much better now. You know, it's funny. That was sprung on me. I did not necessarily expect it, and I almost didn't post it. I'm like, who's going to care? But so I appreciate that. Even years later, you guys still like that. Kyle Murray, thank you. Thanks for being you. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that so much, man. If Happily Ever After is anything like the Disneyland Forever fireworks, I will be thrilled. Still sad for Wishes, but thrilled. I agree, Amanda. I always look for what's new and what's next, and it's tough sometimes to battle the nostalgia with the anticipation for what is coming up. So, Beatrice says, I love Ridley's interview with you. Maybe I think we should do another cruise with Ridley, because he was just such a fun guest, such a good guy. So you should give a chance to interview you. That could be revealing. So maybe we'll do that on the cruise. Becky, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll want. Wait a minute. We were talking about that other thing to do on that other day. We'll record something and give people a chance. Nobody would care. It's the stupidest idea. Nobody would care about that. Nobody would care about that at all. So, Kyle bought the lights you recommended for doing live video from home. They're great. Awesome, man. And actually, I've been testing something else out. Which is a desktop LED light, which I really, really like a lot. I really like this a lot. And now I'm messing with all the settings, but, that's too bright. There you go. One more. So, Beatrice says, yes, do another cruise with Ridley Pearson. Everyone would love hearing more about you. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think you probably learned all that there is to all that you probably want to know. But who knows? We'll see. Maybe we'll do maybe I'll just take out the recorder and we'll see what kind of questions people on the Double Dip cruise might have to ask. So Jim saw a preview of Happily Ever After. Looks amazing. I don't think we'll be disappointed. I agree. You know, it's there's not a lot that Disney does that disappoints. Maybe Stitch's Great Escape. But Nick Palazzo, every time I see your name, Nick, I think of Enrico Palazzo. Do you have a cousin like Enrico? That would be awesome if there really was an Enrico Palazzo. I want to see Terry. You're never going to see the grease tape. Like, even at my funeral, I think it should be buried with me because I don't think anybody should ever see that. So Martin's going to hopefully come back in October. Write a biography. Nick, you should just call yourself Enrico. For those of you who've seen Naked Gun, you'll understand why. Even Becky Puppet likes it. I am not willing you the grease tape, Becky. If I had to put a price on it, I don't even know. Well, there's a price for everything, Mangello, including your soul. True, but I don't know. I'll have to see about the grease tape. So, What time is it? 8:50. So somebody asked about taking a. You guys want to do a couple of calls? You want to do a couple of calls real quick? We'll do that. We'll take a couple of calls very quickly because it is a call-in show, and I love hearing from you guys. Paul Clark, nobody that I still know has seen the grease tape. Fred Avely, I must kill the queen. So yeah, Dream Team fundraiser. No, listen, let me tell you something. I'm all about the Dream Team and all that kind of stuff like that. But if I'm going to show the grease tape, I'm going to earn on that one because I'm never going to be able to live that down. So I'll donate some money to the Dream Team. But yeah, so all right, let's take a couple of quick calls and then we'll get out of here at 9:00. I still have miles to go before I sleep, and Hal, no one else knows where the tape is except me. I am only the person. She has never seen it. And only I know where the grease tape actually is. So, all right. So if anyone wants to call in, I'll take a couple of calls real quick, and then we'll get out of here. So, my mom was there for the actual grease performances, but I don't know that she has actually seen or knows of the grease tape. So, let's see if I have done this correctly. Hey, it's Lou. You're on the air.
Did I get through again?
Probably not, because I can't hear a thing. Wait a minute. Whoever
you can't
you
hear
are,
me.
Don't hang up, because I
I'm
did something. Up. There you go. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Oh, it's echoey, but I think that's my fault.
Can you hear me?
I can. Who is this, and where are you from? I know the answer. I know the answer already. Wait a minute. I know this one.
I'm there. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me okay?
You're all echoey.
I am very
I'm very temporarily from Clarksville. I got through again. Well, that's pretty fabulous.
And I have no idea why it's so echoey in here, but that's fine. We'll just have to go with it then. Maybe if maybe if I take this out of the way. Anyway, you are Lisa from soon to be not in Clarksville, Maryland, correct?
Very, very temporarily from Clarksville, Maryland.
Congratulations.
Very temporarily.
Congratulations.
Negotiation is done.
Bravo.
I had to pull out the lawyer skills a little bit, but
see that every now and then, and I can share that you are also a recovering attorney. Even though we move on to other things, every now and then the diploma does come through, and the late nights of studying and Barbary and all that kind of stuff actually comes in handy.
Yeah, well, just I guess maybe the confidence that comes along with it. That said, I'll admit, and you were witness to Friday night, right?
I was.
You were. Poor Lou.
When
we got the inspection report initially, I was not in good shape.
Listen, it's hard, and look, there's many derivations of the quote. It's the hard that makes it great. Sometimes having to go through some of the tough things makes you appreciate it even more. So. The fact of the matter is, it's worked out well, and sooner rather than later, you too can be a Floridian and going to late night bread service at Sanaa whenever you like.
Maybe one day. I can hope. I can hope. I'll bring Nikki with me. No, we're so excited, so excited, and if ever a thing was earned. But yeah, no. So I'm super excited, and I'm surprised I got through again. But that's awesome because it's a big day for us. So.
Oh, good. I'm happy for all you guys. And please give my love and a big, really uncomfortably long hug to Brad for me.
I will. He's Midwest somewhere, but I'll communicate that in the meantime.
Yes, please do.
And make sure to take care of it when he comes home.
Tell him I miss him. Well, good. I'm happy for the two of you and those mystery children of yours and that giant horse of a dog that you guys have. So
and our two cats. Don't forget our two cats.
Oh yeah, those things too.
There's 7 of us.
That's going to be a fun car ride down for all of you, I'm sure.
There might be a couple. But yeah, no. So you'll meet the entire crew at some point in the near future. And if you care about meeting the kids, I might be able to arrange that as well.
Nice. Well, I'm sure it'll have to be over a meal somewhere.
Maybe.
So, awesome. Well, congratulations to you guys.
Thank you. I'll let somebody else take over.
All right. Have a good night.
Later. Bye.
Let's see. Let's take another one real quick. Hey, this is Lou. You're on the air. And are you moving to Florida?
Eventually, in one of these years.
Wait a minute. Is this Darlene Nagy from West Seneca, New York?
It is Darlene Nagy from West Seneca, New York. And guess what? It was 83 or 81 degrees here today, and tomorrow's supposed to go up to 83.
That's okay. It's going to snow on Monday. Just
You are too funny. Lou, I just have to tell you, it is just, all of these years, you've brought us the best guests. I mean, you have made me cry listening. You've made me laugh listening. I mean, everything you do. I could never pick just one podcast.
You have to. You got to pick one that...
Oh, gosh. I still think I love it when... Okay, Chip and Cogsworth are both saying hello to you.
Pick one that you think might help somebody come into the WDW Radio family. So it might not necessarily be your favorite one, but one that you can turn somebody on to and say, hey, if you check this out, maybe you'll want to be part of this chaos as well.
Well, okay, then I'm going to have to say I love the information that you and Becky share with all of the listeners, because if it wasn't for you, I don't think Keith would have ever have agreed to go on a cruise without listening to your show that you guys did.
And so what you're really saying, Darlene Nagy, is that you probably never would have heard of or used Mouse Fan Travel had it not been for this show.
Possibility, yes. And it actually, the person that found this podcast for me to listen to is actually my husband.
No kidding.
Oh, yeah. I had no clue what a podcast was until he showed me it. I had no clue. He goes, Darlene, I found this guy. He does Disney podcasting. He goes, I know how much you love Disney. Here's Alicia's iPod because we got her a new one. And he's like, I'll load you up some episodes to start listening.
That is too funny.
Yeah.
See that? I had no idea.
Yeah, and it's been many, many years that I've been listening, and I've shared my podcasts. I've actually seen my cousin Stephanie pop in the box a few times, so, I mean...
when I say that we are an extended family, I'm not kidding.
No, you're not kidding. I wouldn't have my Stuart and Michelle in my life. I mean, I love those guys. They're my brother and sister, just like you are, and... I am counting down the years until I can move down to Florida and be near the mouse.
I cannot... Near the mouse? What about near the Mangello? I can't wait till we're neighbors.
I can't wait till we're neighbors, too.
How much fun are we going to have?
Oh, my gosh. We're going to have so much fun. I can't wait to cook with your wife.
You're going to get so
daughter.
fat when you come down here. If you hang out with me, I'm going to fatten you up.
Lou, it was hilarious. We had administrative professionals day yesterday, and we had lunch. So I asked my friend Debbie, I said, can you make sure that there's like a vegetable platter or something for me because I'm on Weight Watchers? She's like, okay, no problem. I'll talk to them. So I made a plate full of veggies, and my one boss goes, what is that? Where's everything else we have? I go, I'm on Weight Watchers. And he goes, are you kidding me? And Karen said, John, I seen Darlene eat. I never would have known she could eat what she can eat, because if you would have been at that table with Lou and Becky, she goes, on the cruise, she goes, you would have probably passed out watching her eat. She goes, the girl ate 2 lobster tails.
Just remember one thing. I'm going to leave you with this. Doritos are vegetables.
Oh, good. Corn. Right.
There you go.
There we go.
They're kind of healthy. There you go.
Have a wonderful night. Love you.
You too. Love you too.
Bye.
Bye. I love 2 good calls back to back, belly to belly. All right, we'll take one more. Is it 9 o'clock? It's almost 9 o'clock. Who cares? Hey, it's Lou. You're on the air. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is crab legs because I can never have pot roast mac and cheese ever.
Oh, why'd you have to go there? It hurts my heart to know the pot roast. I'm going to stop doing food videos. That's a lie, but I'm going to stop doing food videos of things that I like because I seem to be the kiss of death.
Well, maybe one day I'll try Cantonese lobster, whatever it is from...
Sweet pea, let me tell you something. That is a life-changing... We'll have to make that happen. We know what we'll do? Why don't we have a girls' night one night? Me, you, and a couple of the girls will get together. We'll have girls' night at Blue Zoo. We'll have Cosmos. We'll have appetizers. We'll have Cantonese lobsters and make a night of it.
That sounds delightful. I'm all for it. You'll bring the Becky puppet, of course.
Probably not, because it's not appropriate for that venue, but sweet fancy Moses, that's good stuff over there.
I got to try it. I've still never tried it.
Girls' night at Blue Zoo. We're going to make that happen one night.
Okay. That sounds good. Hey, I asked a question a little bit ago, and I don't think anybody answered. Is the last night of Wishes May 11th?
I believe so. I believe that sounds about right.
And that would mean that the first night of Happily Ever After is the 12th? Like, boom, boom?
I'm going to assume that there's no break in between, so I would guess so.
Well, that sounds delightful. I was just wondering that very thing. You didn't catch that. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. No, please.
I was just wanting to make sure I got the word out to Beatrice Feeney that she and I are great minds that think alike, because when Lisa was on the phone, we both said that Lisa is taking the last train from Clarksville to here. And we both said it simultaneously. You have to go back and look. I was like, oh, my gosh.
I did see the last train from Clarksville thing go by, so I wasn't sure who said it.
Yes. So Beatrice and I are, how did she put it the day we met? Sisters from a different mister.
Well, she just said something about how she's calling that she's in on the Blue Zoo night with the girls. So,
well, she should be. I don't think that we can do it without her.
All right. So far it's me, you, and Beatrice, and that's good.
Lisa and Nikki. I'm just gonna, do it out here for you.
All right, that's fine. Well, you know what? We'll limit it to like 6, maybe 7. How's that?
Okay.
Because I want to make sure there's
Poor
enough Cantonese
Becky.
lobster
She's
to go
so
around.
far away. Becky's so far away.
Yeah, she wouldn't enjoy that anyway.
She lives in a town that is difficult for me to pronounce. So.
Beatrice says the last night of Wishes is the 11th. The first night of Happily Ever After is the 12th. So.
Yay, Beatrice. Thank you, darling Beatrice. And thank you, Lou, for having such a wonderful show.
Oh, thank you so much.
Weekend. Oh, I know what my favorite show is, and because it came to me first, I'm going with it. It is the Top 10 Smells, and you're going, what? She didn't choose the one she was on? I love the Top 10 Smells one the most. Second would be, going solo. But first would be the Top 10 Smells. That was an awesome, and that was with Tim Foster, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Anyone with Tim Foster just brings my heart joy because I laugh wherever I am.
Well, that is the entire goal. I want you to learn something, but I want you to laugh. I want you to be connected to this place. I want you to forget about the stuff that has you down, and I want to do what I can do to make you smile. So thank you. And actually, Lisa says your soul sister, as she says Top 10 Smells is my favorite also.
Oh, I love that girl. All right, well, you take care. I won't keep you on the phone so you can take another call, and you have a lovely evening.
You too, sweetheart. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Kenneth Johnson, I hear you, brother, with the musty water. I was convinced nobody was going to get what I was talking about. Brian Lewis has the Samantha Brown episode. I haven't forgotten about How could you forget about Samantha Brown? Is it 9 o'clock yet? I think it's 9 o'clock. Maybe we'll go out with that one. So I love the musty water smell, says Mike Ebbett. I don't know why I'm getting echo here. Let's see if that does it. I don't know what that's coming from. Hello? No, still there. Anyway. Hopefully the echo is somewhat gone. Ashley says, I sent you the photo of our matching Spider-Man shirts. Did I see it on Twitter? I didn't, Ashley. Can you post it on Facebook and tag me or something, or message it to me? I almost wore a Spider-Man shirt tonight, but I went dark because I was feeling fat today. So I'm not feeling fat. I'm just looking fat. Whatever. Anyway, Hal says, Samantha Brown, Julie Andrews, so many good ones. Julie Andrews is still one of my favorites. But yeah, so for all of you who have been telling me your favorite episodes, if you're coming in late, I would love for you to pick your favorite episode and share that out with your friends on Facebook, on Twitter. You can tag me so I make sure that I see it, and try and invite one or more of your friends or somebody in your favorite Facebook group or whatever it is to come and be part of the fun, and more importantly, part of the family here over at WDW Radio, where you are part of my family and we are friends, whether we have met yet or not. Thanks as always to the aforementioned, darn it, I'm going to get this right, Becky Mankin from MEI and Mouse Fan Travel. Don't forget about the Double Dip logo contest finalists. If you go to facebook.com/WDW Radio, you can click on poll. You will find it there and vote on your favorite. You have until next week, and we will select a winner for the official logo. Also, speaking of cruises, you can still join us in Alaska 2018. You got plenty of time to save, get ready, and do some PiYo workout so you're like cruise ready, which is what I need to start doing. But you can join us in Alaska. You can go to www.com/Alaska18, and Becky or one of her agents will give you a no obligation quote. I will tell you, and I'm not just saying it, it is my favorite of the itineraries and places to go to. It is absolutely spectacular. Don't forget too, speaking of being cupcakes, really, of being hungry, check out the Mickey Oreo cheesecake video. Do me a favor. If you watch it, share it as well, whether you do it on Facebook and or the YouTube. And if I could maybe help you somehow turn what you love into what you do, I would love, love, love for you to come to our Momentum event this October. It's in Walt Disney World. It's an interactive workshop. Only 50 people. I promise you will not get lost in the crowd. We will spend time together working on you and your idea and your business. And oh, by the way, it's also during Food and Wine Festival, and we are just steps away from the Boathouse because it is over at the Wyndham in Disney Springs. I'm sure there's other stuff that I'm forgetting, but whatever, you can check it out over at on the website and over on Facebook. And again, please help spread the word. Tim Moore says, "Rip Mickey Oreo Cheesecake 2017 to 2017," because I did the video on it. Hopefully that is not the case. But thank you again. I love you sincerely, and I don't throw that word around lightly. I love you for listening. I love you for emailing me and messaging me. I love you for being here and sharing your time with me on Wednesday nights. I love you for helping to spread the word. I love you just for all the things that you do and the joy that you bring me every day and every week. You are the reason why I do what I do. You are the reason why I stay up late and I get up early and I work the way that I do, is because, like one of you said on the call, I want to do whatever I can to make you happy and show my gratitude to you and for you. And if there's anything ever that I can do to help you, including but not limited to finish your meal at any of the aforementioned restaurants here at Walt Disney World or anywhere in the surrounding area, please, please, please let me know. Thank you guys again. I hope that you have your very best week ever. So until next time, see ya. Oops, wrong one. Shh, wait, not that one. Not this one either. Wait a minute. That's what I wanted to show you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are proud to present a tribute to 10 years of Lou Mongello and the WDW Radio podcast. And here we go. Here we go. Go, go, go.
Break it on down. Bless you. Bless you. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Well, bless you. Bless you.
Welcome to the WDW Radio Show, your Walt Disney World information station. I'm Lou Mongello, author of the Walt Disney World Trivia books and owner of DisneyWorldTrivia.com. You may remember me from such podcasts as the Mouse Tunes Disney Podcast, but as they say, all good things must come to an end. However, I am pleased to welcome you to the very first episode of the WDW Radio Show. WDW, that's what it's all about. Just having fun and sharing our common love for a place that so many of us feel is truly something special. I am truly humbled, flattered, and overwhelmed. I'm Lou, and really hope that you enjoy what I'm doing with the new show. New show. 2007, 2007, 2000, 2000, 2007, 2007, 2007, 2000.
It seems only fitting that for our first profile we hear from
Jonathan Dichter, Disney legend Charles Ridgway.
Well, thank you for having me. It's a real pleasure to see you again, and I look forward to a lot of times in the future we can have some good times together. I began in 1963 and have still done a few things for him in the last year or so, so it's been well over 40 years that I've been involved in trying to publicize the park.
Disney legend Charles Ridgway. This is show number 27 for the week of August 12th, 2007.
We're about to begin. In case of a loss of cabin pressure, just relax, okay?
live from the WDW Radio Studios in Scotch Plains, New Jersey.
The man is Tim Foster. Tim Foster is actually the guy that designed the WDW Radio Show logo.
Scavenger hunts and mystery photos and things to look for and hidden Mickeys and all kinds of fun stuff. Even seeing the magic through their eyes is something really wonderful.
I'm actually talking about Ron Schneider. Talking about Ron Schneider.
Thanks, Lou. It's great to be here.